Hey, everybody, welcome to the Odin's Call YouTube channel where we talk about stuff. Today, I want to talk about the law of attraction. Some of you mystic types out there are about to get a little upset with me, but that's okay, because I just want to talk about it. This law of attraction thing that has been sweeping the world for, since that dumbass book came out. Look, when I first watched the Secret, I think it was on Amazon Prime or whatever, I was like, that's cool, I guess. Thoughts become things and manifest your reality. And, if you put your intentions out into the universe, the universe will respond in kind by giving you what it thinks you want and what you expect. And hey, here's something. The law of attraction is real. It actually does work, but it's not the universe manifesting things for you. The law of attraction is not the universe responding to your thoughts. The law of attraction works because you set your intentions to things, and as a result of setting your attention to things, you intentionally or subconsciously begin to take the proper actions that bring those things into being. One of the examples in the Secret movie that came out was this kid that really wanted a bike. And then he thought about it and he focused on it and he drew a picture of it and he made himself feel like he already had it, and then the bike appeared because Grandpa bought it or something. Even though he told everybody he wanted a bike. And he acted right, and he did the right things, and he demonstrated good behaviors. And the end result was that somebody went, well, I know little Tommy wants a bike. We should probably get him a bike. So yeah, is the law of attraction real? Yes. Is it mystical? No. Now, you could say, well, that's just your opinion. No, maybe it's just my opinion. But here's the reality. I'm going to share a little bit here. 8-9 years ago, somewhere in there, my family was in some stuff, right? Hard stuff. My wife was recovering from a brain surgery. My daughter was going through some really hard times, and it was tough. And I started to feel myself kind of just in the pits of things and having to. And feeling like nothing was ever going to go right again. At one point, through a number of crazy circumstances that had nothing to do with our relationship, I had a really good job in Denver, Colorado, and my wife needed to be back in Las Vegas with friends and family, and so I put her in a weekly hotel, and we lost the apartment that we were living in because I couldn't afford both. And I didn't tell her, but I was sleeping in the car for about a month. And while sending all of the money that I made to her. That's I don't need a pat on the back, I guess, for struggling and making it out of that. But ultimately, I was in a bad space. I was having a hard time. I was falling to pieces. My family wasn't there. I spent my birthday alone, and it was sad. And I actually had a friend come to me and said, "Hey man, it's your birthday. Let's go do something." Took me out to a movie, and got me pretty hammered, and that was good times. But it felt at the time like the world was caving in around me. It's hard sleeping in a car, Denver, Colorado. It's not easy. It's hard not having your wife and your kids that you love around you. It's hard not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That's hard. And yeah, as a result of that, you start to manifest by your actions, not by sending your signal out into the universe. But you start to manifest the sense of permanent, this is never going to get better. This is just how it is now. And when you resolve yourself to that, that's how you start to feel. It's what you start to believe, and whatever you believe to be the truth right now generally becomes your personal reality in that moment. And that's a hard thing to manage. So we had to we had to do a lot of things to kind of get out of that trouble. And the first thing that I had to do was I had to part ways with the job that I thought was really important because I was making a pretty good amount of money, because it wasn't helping my family and it was keeping us apart. You know, my wife needed the support of friends and family that we didn't have in Denver. My daughter needed the support of friends and family that we didn't have in Denver. And I hung on to that job because I thought it was important. You know, I thought that, you know, the career advancement potential of being in that job was going to be, you know, the potential upward mobility there was going to be awesome. And then I realized I don't have time. I don't have time to do all that alone, separated from my family. I hate this. So what did I do? I quit the job. I had to. And we moved back to Vegas, where we have friends and we have family and we have people that can support us. And when we got back to Vegas, just for almost a year, while I got myself indented in or ingrained into an organization that, you know, I worked a couple of jobs at first and I quit 3 of them because I was, Vegas is a little flaky. It's a tough place to get a job that's meaningful and is going to be around 2 years from now. We were living in a weekly motel. It was a 2-bedroom weekly, you know, hood rat, terrible place to be. And in the most dangerous zip code in the United States of America, but we were together, so I was content. I was content that we were together, if nothing else. And I decided, you know, we're not going to be here long. Well, a year's a long time, and we were there for a year, but we got out of there. And then we moved into a little bit better of a house, a little bit better of a neighborhood. You know, started working the job that I still have. And we were doing well. We were doing okay. You know, we had a roof over our head, and we had each other, and that felt good. And then I decided I want some more. So I started trying to figure out what I could do to make more money at my job, to be better at my job. You know, I'm a sales guy, so I'm a pay-per-performance employee for sure. And over the course of a couple of years, 2x my income, 2.5x my income, and then we were living in a really nice neighborhood. And now I live in a really nice neighborhood. And all of that happened in 8 years. And all of that happened in 8 years because I decided that was what I was going to do. So is the law of attraction real? Yeah. But it doesn't manifest because of thoughts. It manifests because of what you do. If you set your intentions on something, you generally take the actions required to make those things happen. And some people will, I made my vision board and, cool. The vision board's not a terrible thing and it's not a bad idea because it gives you, well, I want that. So what do I have to do to get that? Okay, I'm going to go do the things that I have to do to get that. See, I break a lot of mysticism out of my life because despite the fact that I've had some, I guess what you'd call paranormal, supernatural experiences, despite the fact that I've had lots of them, and that I do believe that there's some things outside of this world that, on the other side, so to speak. I'm very pragmatic and I'm very realistic when it comes to some of these, mystic concepts. Because I don't think that there's that much spillover between what's on the other side of this and what exists here personally. And if you do, that's cool. I'm good with that. But, work is required. Some people get accidentally rich, I guess, but for the most part, people that are successful in this world actually have to go do something. They actually have to put some effort in. They have to set their intentions and then actually go act out their intention. And one of the most dangerous things about this whole law of attraction concept for me is that it sort of implies that you don't have to do anything other than just be grateful. Be grateful and pretend you already have it, and then it will manifest itself. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Sorry. Nope. Don't buy it. Nope. If you're sitting around waiting for a miracle, you got to go make one. Period. You have to go make one yourself. And you cannot just wait for it to happen because you believe it will manifest itself or you hope it will. Hope doesn't become things, and thought doesn't become things. Action becomes things. I love you. I respect you. And if I have to, I will protect you. And I mean that. Like my video. Subscribe to my channel. I have regular pearls of wisdom that come out of here, and a lot of word salad in between. Subscribe to my channel. Love you. See you soon.